Hey guys, welcome to VLOGMAS day 21 today. Okay, last night I was scrolling through TikTok and someone posted this TikTok and I was like, that would be a great idea for a YouTube video. Since the new year is coming up. So I was like, that's what I'm going to do for VLOGMAS day 21. I was going back and forth, like, did I want to do it for VLOGMAS day 21 or 22 or 23? Because I obviously did need some time to pick out the books for this video because the amount of books I have, it probably would take a while, and it did take me, obviously it wasn't going to take me like an hour when I say that, but it did take me, I would say, what time is it now? 11:53. It did take me about 20 minutes to get all these books together, because I started picking books out at like 11:30, but I thought about it, and the more I thought about it, I was like, I should probably do the video today so I can have more time to pick out books for it. Because I worked only 2.5 hours today. I worked from 3 to 5:30 because we had to close early for our staff Christmas party, which was so much fun. I got home from that around 9 o'clock-ish, and I had a lot of fun. So we did we had our supper or dinner, whatever you want to call it. We had turkey, and it was, turkey dinner, and it was delicious. I just had the turkey, but I loved every bit of it. And then after that, we had dessert. We had carrot cake, and I'm not a big lover of carrot cake. I mean, I don't hate it. I'll eat it if someone gives it to me. But if you were to give me a piece of chocolate cake and say, eat this for me, sure, I'll eat it. I wouldn't turn it down. But if you said, we have we have carrot cake, do you want a piece? If I'm craving it, I'll say yes, but I wasn't really craving carrot cake. I mean, it is pretty good, but I wouldn't reach out and grab it. But if someone were to give it to me and say, eat this, I wouldn't turn it down. But yeah, we had carrot cake. One of my coworkers made the carrot cake, and I've heard really good things about it. I don't think I've tried it. Actually, I might have tried it. Yeah, I did, because I was home and I went to work that day. The day after I tried it, and I was like, hey, I tried some of your carrot cake. It's pretty good. So I did try it before, and it's pretty good. But yeah, like I said, I'm not a big carrot cake person, so I wouldn't gravitate towards it, you know what I mean? But if someone were to put it in front of me and be like, eat this, I'd eat it. But yeah, after that, we all gathered around the tree and we passed out our Secret Santa gifts. I love my gift. I was gonna love anything, but I love my gift. Actually, what's funny is the person that I had for Secret Santa had me, so we basically just exchanged gifts. And both of us gave each other baskets of stuff. Now, I spoiled the absolute shit out of her. And honestly, I don't regret it at all. I just filled the basket. The basket was pretty big, I must say. But I filled it up with some of what I think are her favorite snacks. I gave her some hand sanitizer, scrunchies. She loves the she loves the candy cane Tim Hortons hot chocolate. The Tim Hortons candy cane hot chocolate. So I found a can of that at one of the grocery stores I went to, and so I was like, I'm gonna get that for her basket. The budget was $25, and I probably spent $70 or $80, but like I said, I don't regret it. I think I said this in yesterday's video or the video before, whatever. But I've said this before to so many people, and I'll say it again. I love giving more than receiving. Obviously, getting gifts is fun too, and receiving gifts and opening it to see what you get. I love that too, but I'm not hard to please. Give me a coloring book and a pen and crayons, and I'm woohoo, love it. But yeah, I love giving more than receiving. It's just watching people open their gifts that you give to them and seeing the reactions is just so priceless. It's so fun to me. So, literally, I love, even during Christmas, this Christmas, I have a few things for my nan and my aunt and, for everyone in my family that if I'm opening a gift for myself and then they start opening the gift that I gave them, I will literally stop opening my gift, put it on the ground or on the floor, whatever, and take my phone and film a video of them opening their gift before I finish opening mine. But yeah, I love watching people open gifts that I give to them. It's just so fun to me, and like seeing their reactions, it's so priceless. I love it. But yeah, we exchanged our Secret Santa gifts. I loved my gift. But yeah, what's funny is the person I got for Secret Santa, she also had me. So we basically just exchanged gifts. So that was fun. And yeah, after that, we also, well, not all of us, but a couple of us did out Christmas cards for all of us, like the staff, like the coworkers. So everyone got a card from our boss. I did cards, and I did out some cards and gave to everyone. Yeah, and a few of my coworkers gave out cards too. Not all of them, but some of them did. A nice few of them. But yeah, that was super fun. I love my gift. I will be showing that gift during my What I Got for Christmas video. So that'll be posted sometime in January whenever we take down the tree. I usually post it, like film the video in my room and post it because like I live with like, I don't know, 6 other people. Yeah, like 6 other people. Or 5 or 6. Yeah, 5 other people, plus 1 dog. So, and then my aunt and my nan come in every Christmas. They're here this year as well. So that's super exciting. I love having them here. But yeah, I don't usually post like any videos upstairs because like where I live with like 5 other people plus my aunt and my nan are here. Not that I wouldn't mind, like not that I would mind if they were in the videos. I wouldn't mind at all. But yeah, like with people talking in the background, like it'll be kind of hard to like speak over them to the camera, if that makes sense. So yeah, not that I would mind that, not that I would mind them being in the video, but like I wouldn't mind that at all. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that'll be coming sometime in January when we get our Christmas decorations taken down and all of our gifts moved into our own separate rooms. But anyway, today I am doing 26 books that I want to read, or I'm hoping to read in 2026. I did this, I don't know if I posted this on YouTube last year for 25 books I want to read in 2025, or if it was just on TikTok. I think I posted it on somewhere last year. Like I said, I don't know if it was on here or on TikTok, but I'll have to check it out and see. But I remember filming a video like this, I think last year, the year before. Again, not sure if it was on here or on TikTok, but I'll see. I'll check it out and see. But I saw someone post this last night, and I was like, I'm going to do that for tomorrow's video. So here I am. So these are 26 books that I want to read in 2026. I'm just going to jump right into it because, I mean, it's 26 books. It's kind of a lot to go through. So first, I'm not going in order by like the order I want to read these in. I'm just going to pick out books as I go. So I'm going to start off with this one. This is Story of My Life by Lucy Score. I saw this girl on TikTok. I can't remember her name. Yana or something like that. She didn't like this. Like she said in the video herself, like she is a Lucy Score stan and she loves Lucy Score's books. But this one she did not love. I was going to read the back of each book, but like there's 26 books I have to go through. And I'm already 10 minutes into the video, and this is only the first book I've shown yet. So I'm not going to do that. If you guys want to figure out and see what each book is about, you can check it out on Goodreads. Because I don't really, like, I'm about to go to bed in like a half hour, and I kind of want to have this video done before then. So yeah. Plus, I'm after making like part 2 so many times because I ramble a lot during each thing. So yeah, if you guys want to see what each book is about, you can check it out on Goodreads or whatever site you use. I use Goodreads and Bookmorning, but those are the apps that I use to track my books and like the pages that I'm on. So, but yeah, Story of My Life by Lucy Score. Also, I'm a sucker for sprayed edges, so a couple of the books in this video will have sprayed edges. So next, okay, I'm gonna do this one. This one, I wanted to have at least one Christmassy book in this video. So I went with this one. This is A Heart for Christmas by Sophie Jomain. This is an advent calendar one, so you read one chapter every day from December 1st to 25th. I am currently reading, it's on, like, I have a pile, like a stack of other books that won't be shown in this video. Stacked on here, so I can't really get at it without moving anything. But I'm currently reading one of her other books. Let's see if it's on in here. Is it? No, it's not. But I'm reading her other advent calendar book. I can't remember what it's called. And it's driving me nuts. Actually, I have it on Bookmore. I'm going to look it up. But, yeah, I wanted to read this one this year, but I couldn't find it. The only one I could find was her other one, so... But I found it after, clearly. But I found the other one, so... Like, the one I'm reading now. So I was like, I'm just going to read that one. That one is called Secret Santa by Sophie Jomain. And it is really good. This one, it sounds amazing. So I'm expecting this one to be just a little bit better, hopefully. Because, like, it sounds so good. Again, I'm not going to read the back of it because that'll just take... Like, if I were to do that for every book in this video, it would take twice as long. And so if you guys want to see or know what this book is about and, like, the summary of it, the back of it, you can check it out on Goodreads or Bookmore or whatever you want. But yeah, very excited to read this one. So obviously I'll be reading that one in December next year for, like, an advent calendar, advent book, whatever you want to call it. Next, I'm hoping to read The Intruder by Frida McFadden. Again, sprayed edges. The sprayed edges on this one says, "What is she hiding?" So, also, I do want to say that there are some books that I was going to pick out for this video, but I couldn't find them. So what I did is, I went through some bags of books in my room because I have so many books. It's kind of scary, but there were some books that I do want to read in 2026, like Fourth Wing, the Knock 'Em Out series, the Boys of Tommen series, like a bunch of other books. I am also hoping to finish the House of Night series and the Death by Chocolate series this year. So we'll see how that goes, but I couldn't really get at them, so yeah, these are just some books that I want to get around to reading in 2026. 26 of the many books I want to read this year coming. So what I did, if I were to pick out think of books off the top of my head and actually look for specific books for this video, it would take so much longer, and I still would probably be doing it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go through any bag that I see and whatever book in that bag, whatever books that I see in those bags or boxes that I want to read this year, I will pick them out. And the first 26 that I pick out will be the ones I'm showing in this video. So, yeah. The Intruder by Frida McFadden. I love her books. I've read 3. I've read 3 books by her so far, and that was The Inmate, The Teacher, and The Perfect Son, I think it's called. All very good books. I love how she has, I love how a lot of her chapters are, really, really short. Which I love. I love short chapters. But yeah. Obviously, I love her books, so any Frida book. Frida McFadden is one of my auto-buy authors. So, one of those authors that, you don't care what the book is called, what it's about, what the cover looks like. The second you hear it's by a specific author, you're getting it, regardless of the title, what it's about, the cover. Frida McFadden is one of those authors for me. I will buy any book that she writes, regardless of the name, regardless of whatever it's about, what it's about, regardless of the cover, whatever. If it's by Frida or James Patterson or Colleen Hoover, whatever, I am getting it. And I'm going to read it, and I'm going to enjoy it, more than likely. So, there's that one. Next, I got Run on Red by Noelle W. Illey. I'm a huge thriller lover. So, of course, a lot of these books are thrillers. There are some romance books in here as well, but a lot of it are thrillers. I haven't heard much about this book, and I wasn't actually going to include it, but then I read the back of it, and I was like, you know what, I will. So, there's that one. Next, I think these are the only 2 books I have in the series so far, but I've heard amazing things about each of them. I don't know, I have said this before, but I have this app on my phone. It's for work, so I'm not going to get into it, but you get points on that app, and you can redeem those points for Amazon gift cards, whatever, Indigo gift cards. So I think what I'm going to do, these are the only books they have in the series so far, I think. I'm pretty sure. So after Christmas, because I don't know what my parents have for me. I don't know what my whole family has for me yet. So after Christmas, I'm going to look up the rest of the books in this series on Indigo or Amazon or whatever. And then I will save up my points and get an Amazon card or Chapters card so I can get the rest of the series. I think that's what I'm going to do. But two of these books are all obviously from the same series, and I'm hoping to read both of these books this year, coming, 2026. First, I have The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Lori Gilmore. This is what's it called? What series is this called? The Dream Harbor series, that's what it's called. And obviously Sprayed Edges. And like these, not just this book, but the book I'm going to show after this, are some of the prettiest books I've ever seen. Like, obviously the front cover is cute. Like the dust jacket, very cute. And I'm probably going to have to make a part 2 to this, because I'm already like 16 minutes in. Anyway, it's a small town spicy romance, which I mean spicy. I mean, that already got me. But like, I love how cute, like, I love cute books like this. So, I mean, you got the dust jacket. Like, this front cover is very cute. The sprayed edges, adorable. And then I think the best part about these books, the actual, like, inside covers. Like, are you kidding me? Like, so pretty. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm obsessed with these covers. Also, there was one book that I was looking for this video, but I couldn't find it. A Little Life by I don't know how you say it. Hanya Yanagihara. I think I'm probably butchering that name so bad. But that's one book that I'm praying I get a chance to read. And I probably will. But we'll see. But that's one book that I really, really want to read in this year coming, 2026. But I couldn't find it. So, yeah. When I find it, I'll hopefully get a chance to read it. And then, continuing off from that series, I think this is the second book, like the book right after this, I think. It's either this is the next book or the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore is the next book. But this is The Christmas Tree Farm by Lori Gilmore, also in the Dream Harbor series. I don't know if this is book number 2 or 3, though. Okay, I think it's the third book. Because I think this is the order. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, the Christmas Tree Farm, the Strawberry Patch Pancake House, and the Gingerbread Bakery. So. But yeah. This is one of the prettiest books I have ever seen. I'm a huge, like, I love Christmas. I love fall as well, like Halloween. So obviously I love the cover of this book too. But outside cover, dust jacket, gorgeous. Sprayed edges, stunning. And then the picture on the inside, so pretty. And then you get the inside cover. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is probably... Okay, everyone has their own opinions. But this is probably the cutest cover, like inside cover or cover in general, that I have ever seen. Like, are you kidding me? Gorgeous. I'm obsessed with this cover. So, like, I don't even care how book it is. I don't care how the book is. I don't care if the book is bad or good or, like, horrendous or whatever. I might just give it a 5 stars just for the cover. Honestly. Because the cover is just that gorgeous. So there's that. Next, I'm hoping to read Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. I haven't heard a lot about this book either, but it sounds pretty good just from reading it. Also, there's another book that I want to read this year, and that's 9 Lives, but I'm only going to show 26 because that's what the point of this video is. 26 books I want to read in 2026. But 9 Lives by Peter Swanson, I think that's his name, and A Little Life by, I don't know, I'm not even going to try to say her name again, but you know what I mean. Or you probably do know what I mean. But Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. Like I said, I haven't heard a lot about this book, but what I have heard sounds really good, so there's that one. Also, I don't know why, but the cover is so simple. But I love the inside cover. I don't know why, but I just do. But anyway, I also like this part. Again, I don't know why, but I do. Next, 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. I haven't seen the actual show, but I also didn't know they had a book. I didn't know there was a book called 13 Reasons Why. I thought it was just a show. And it's literally the exact same thing. It's literally... It says on the back, Clay Jensen doesn't want anything to do with the tapes Hannah Baker made. Hannah is dead. Her secret should be buried with her. Then Hannah's voice tells Clay that his name is on her tapes and that he is in some way responsible for her death. All through the night, Clay keeps listening. He follows Hannah's recorded words throughout his small town, and what he discovers changes his life forever. So, like I said, I haven't seen the full show, 13 Reasons Why, but I've heard good things about it, and also some pretty bad things. So, I've seen a couple clips, but I haven't seen the full show, but I know what it's about. So it's literally the same thing as that. So I'm excited to read this one. The Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. I haven't heard much about this either, but what I have heard sounds really good. So that's all I have to say about that. Again, Sprayed Edges. This is Deep End by Allie Hazelwood. A lot of these books were in bags and boxes, so some of them are a bit dusty. But anyway, there's that one. I have 2 books from this author in this video. This is The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Rekulak. I haven't heard much about this book. I've heard more about the other book that I'm going to show by him in this video. More than this one, which I will get into in a few minutes. Or probably not in a few minutes, but in part 2. Because I'm probably going to have to make a part 2. That's not going to happen. I was going to say unless I go through every book and not even say anything about each one, just say the name and the author, but that's not going to happen. But yeah, The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Rekulak. Next, The Memory Wood by Sam Lloyd. I've heard nothing about this book. I haven't seen it on TikTok before, I don't think. Maybe once or twice, but that was it. But I read the back of it and it sounds incredible, so I can't wait to read this one. I haven't read a Colleen Hoover book recently. I think the last book I read by her was probably Regretting You. Maybe, I think. Or at least that was one of the last books I read by her. But yeah, I got Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. Some of these books I showed in last year's, or the last time I filmed this type of video, 25 books I want to read in 2025. But most of these are new. I haven't shown these in a video like this before, you know what I mean? Confess by Colleen Hoover. Again, I love her book. She's one of my auto-buy authors, so can't wait to read this one. Another Frida book. Again, one of my auto-buy authors. This is The Tenant by Frida McFadden. Again, I love every single one of her books so far. I loved every single one of her books so far, so I can't wait to read this one. Okay. I'm going to show this one, and then I'm going to end this video and start a part 2. But this is a very this book is kind of out there. Suck Mommy's Piss Flaps. You know what? I'm not going to say anything about this book. I'm just going to let you guys read the back of it. So, pause. If you guys can see that. I don't know if you guys can see it. Because I'm not a very good editor at this yet. But, yeah. Pause if you need to. But, moving on. But anyway, that's it for part 1. I'll be back for part 2.